Hello, can you hear me? How is it going, everybody? Welcome to the Jack Liberini live stream. You are here today listening to me. So, what's going on? My name's Jack. You know what the deal is. I'm out here chilling, listening to the new Kanye album. This shit's going crazy, weird. There's so many different things happening at the same time. I mean, this guy, you just never know what to expect. But it seems like the public's liking it. It's hit number one for streaming this week, for the new single that's come out. And there's just a lot of cool stuff happening with the album. It's just, recently it transitioned to being a three-part release. So there's going to be a release in March, April, and May on the same date. And I found that to be interesting. I was definitely disappointed when I saw it first came out, and I didn't know that, because I saw actually that three, four of the best songs were not even on the album. Obviously, I think there was the Backstreet Boys chorus sample, and then there was the Nicki Minaj verse that did not get cleared. And obviously those songs weren't going to be on it, but also a great song, River, from the unreleased, from the first original drop when it was leaked. And yeah, man, those first listening parties were super good. I liked them a lot. And I'm just happy to see things happening, because I know he kind of went silent for a while back in December. And that's something that a lot of people, some people, I've seen a lot of conspiracy theories and stuff on Twitter. Oh, he's cloned. He got caught up in December 23, went silent, and he said he wasn't going to go silent, and then he went silent. He comes back doing all this different shit. I am not exactly fond of that conspiracy. No, it's just a little too far. I think that he's still aligning with a lot of the things and changing like we've seen him change over time. Anyway, I mean, I am a newer Kanye fan, but hey, I think that latest album is definitely, it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of cursing. It's a lot of cursing, and the release has been interesting. So, with that, let's get into some Twitter news. I'm going to do covering Kanye and looking up in the different release things that we've seen. And then I'm going to go to just general news and trending topics in the United States, give some commentary and stuff like that. So let's switch over to the browsing view. This is definitely something. He brought in Inter Milan's team. And I just think it's so fucking cool. That performance outfit with the Jason mask is so tight. It's so fucking tight. It's just so abstract, And the imagery and a lot in the Vulture's music video, the Havoc version that's all AI generated. There's so many. Here, I'm gonna actually watch that. And we'll do a little breakdown of that, because I think it's worthwhile. So let's see, Havoc version full. Is this? No. Let's go. Okay, here. That's what we want. Look at this. Look at this imagery. There's like some.
Jump off in that lane, you gon' get put on a poster. La Ferrari F8, Lamborghini Roadster. I turned 10 bricks into 12.
Wait, what is happening? The extra, I mean, it's AI.
I just got some head in a ghost, and I ghost her. Yeah, out of here. Your boyfriend a gopher. I seen him out with a.
Like, bro, look at that image there of just.
Like I don't know her. I can't do no features with you, nigga. That's a no, sir. Hardest nigga.
These ghouls.
From Earth, we don't go. I let off that.
And alchemically and, like, you know, philosophically, you can think of that as the embodiments of the activities. You know, what are those things on a deeper kind of level? Are they just like, what do you have to embody when you're engaging in these kinds of things? Like, what are you becoming? When you take part in activities, you are always in synthesis with the world. If you're a builder, you know what I mean? You embody the archetypes that you are assigned to, that, or either that you're assigned to or that you choose to embody. And as far as how free will, I mean, that's too deep, but you know how there's so many forces at play, and like, what, it's dark imagery, you know, of when you're committing these crimes, when you're doing these things. That's what you're going to be channeling and summoning, you know, these dark images, these dark energies, and it's, you know, it's magic.
First, I put in my own work, better do your homework. I can hear that money calling, I pick up the first ring. What you gonna charge an old man for that pussy, girl, don't hurt me. Ice out all my scammer hoes, Bruce all the insurance up. Ice out all my ghetto hoes.
Okay, this image, well,
Insurance up, iced out.
I mean, look at that. You know, it's like it's this dystopian imagery that I find so interesting.
All my ghetto hoes who turned into influencers. Smirkio, fuck that bitch and leave. I don't care who she fuck. That shit out her closet's hot as hell. She got on easy up. I got moles with me. Bump out the feds, man. I got foes with me. You got goofies with you. Before I do that, I keep some hoes with me. Asking for my gun when I'm in Cali, nigga. This your city. Why you DM my bitch? I got like we fuck these hoes below silly. Street niggas won't Raymond. On like calamari. Took her at that cheap shit. Took her to Bulgari. Never tell her sorry. This car a Ferrari. Offset with this Cuban link. You think she was Cardi? Go. 3 gang leaders with.
You get like those World War II vibes, you know what I mean? Those vibes of World War II, where there were that gas mask, you know. It's like, it's hard to even put into words what it is, because it's so sub-ancient, you know. It's so in our minds. It's the gas masks. It's like, man, it's so archaic, and it's so dark that it's almost like synonymous within our culture and within film and imagery and stuff like that.
With me all times. I don't know who I fucked last night. I got Alzheimer's. I don't know
You don't know, and it's covered.
who them hoes is. Man, they all lying. Brody, tell me
The magicians, you know,
who them hoes is. Man, they all fine. 100 hooligans, and we with the foolishness. How I'm anti-Semitic. I just fucked a Jewish bitch. I
the hottest heat, you know,
just fuck Scooter's bitch, and we ran her like a lip. Bitch got pregnant in the threesome, so whose baby is it? Whose baby is it? My niggas put up to ass, pull up with the switches. This ain't Jimmy Butler.
the holiness and within all the darkness shines so brightly, you know. So
But the heat got extensions. This ain't Columbine, but we came in with the trenches.
I ain't for a neck, cause a boyfriend brought that neck.
With the trenches. With the trenches.
Fuck it, I scratched another
okay, that's tough.
off my checklist.
With the trenches.
I've been living reckless. I was take off, wasn't there that night in Houston, Texas.
With the trenches. trenches.
Bring Picasso back there with my best friend. Boys, I need you to give me something big. I'm talking about dollar signs. Skinny pit flow, tell her, oh no, I don't wanna fuck. She can suck it till she suck it dry. California nigga with some European freaks.
This is some weird imagery here.
East wanna lick on me, stick on me, even though I got security.
The owl is bright. You know, the wisdom.
Even though she got a man, she know he ain't as pure as me. Seriously, soon as I get back trading in my years for the pure keys. Couple gray hairs up in my beard that showing my maturity, yeah. Hey, shout out to my symphony. Night there, spaced out. We did that shit so differently and brilliantly. Dollar sign, Iggy, and we birth YG. Fades in the backyard. No talking, take flight instantly. 8 and 3D. Buddha, my nigga, James Cool, my nigga, that's drugs. She's not in that PR to D. She want me to put some of this coke in her butt. She rushing, I beat up the pussy for Ukraine. Bought her a bag and I filled it with loose change. Just on my ex, and she told me that you changed. Yeah. Now that I'm rapping, be fucking it up. Still screaming 50.
That image is so esoteric and so terrifying to me. It's, you know, it's like everything is hyper energized. Anyway, that's some interesting stuff, you know. That's some interesting stuff. And yeah, just feel free to, you know, type in the chat if you see anything interesting or you see anything, and of course, we're going to continue on, and I'll keep an eye on the chat there. I'm going to pop out this chat so we can see. Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah. If you put anything in the chat, I will respond to it, obviously. Anyway. Most random ideas. How do you think of this? in Italy. Bruh. And Carnival is really the number one off the record. So Asfa is...
I don't have enough information on that. I'm straight up here from south side of Chicago, born in Atlanta. I don't have enough information. There's love for everybody, but don't pull me to that conversation. I got 14 kids dying every week in my city. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me about that. Yes. All right, thank you, Connie.
Okay. So talk to me about that. You can see it's more neutral position. You can tell with the Kanye and with a lot of people who go through things, you know, there's a lot of phases in life, you know. There's different stages you'll be at. There's different energy levels that you'll be at. At this level, he's trying to get this album. He's trying to channel a different kind of energy. And so he's not going to be confrontational on every single issue and on every single thing. And I think you can see that there. What?
If he burned down some churches, I don't care if he murdered a guy, I really don't care.
Oh yeah. This is his new wife. Interesting though, her last name is Sensori, you know. So let's see what Kanye's put out on Twitter. God. This I thought was cool. I like this. The. This was.
She said my dick, and she said my dick. She gon' take it up the ass like a ventriloquist. I mean, sis Taylor Swift, since I had to roll in on the wrist. I'm the new Jesus, bitch.
He was in the shadow and I think that he's gone too far with that line.
It's a track of Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign's latest album, Vultures Part 1. Back to Me featuring Freddie Gibbs. Let's talk about this Freddie Gibbs verse. Freddie Gibbs killed it.
Not a solo project. And I believe in the world.
Yeah. Sick outfit, bruh. Alright, let's go back here to the search. Let's look up vultures. Alrighty. Now this, yeah, I'm not sure I felt about, look at this. What are 3 things? I'm grateful for vultures. She shared it on TikTok. It was like her daughter, It's a little inappropriate. I think it's a little, but unless, what can you expect from a kid who's gonna idolize their father, The song Carnival, which is very, yeah. Okay, this is great.
We fell in love with you. Guys like us just don't follow the fucking sky, you know? Beautiful, naked, big-titted women just don't follow the sky, you know? We fell in love with
It's a good context for the line. Oh my god, this shit's so gay. The streaming wars.
I took it off the board, headboard. Boom. Nigga. She fell in love with the sword. I sliced, I diced.
Oh my god.
Can bad people make good art? Short answer, yes.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? I said apologies. Some of the stuff I was saying was true. So until y'all come up and say,
I feel like
yo,
this is a
when he
good.
was saying some of that was true, then go ahead with all that.
Do you take back any of the anti-Semitic stuff you might have said?
Black people can't be anti-Semitic. We are Jew. You understand what I'm saying? We are Jew. So cool out. Until you do your facts, until you really do the facts of the fake indoctrination that y'all put into the schools and all that, you know what I'm saying? We're not following y'all rules.
I mean, just like calling Death Con on Jews. And that's, like, do you take back any of that sort of more extreme stuff?
You know what? For all the kids that love me, all the Jewish kids that love me, I'm sorry if y'all had to hear a grown-up conversation with us screaming at each other. But we got to a point where something needed to happen. Something needed to be said. Somebody needed to say something. Now, if you're in an argument with somebody, you're not going to say everything the right way. But it got to a point where y'all ain't going to just keep running, start calling me bizarre and fresh for all these years. I got to a point, how many more times y'all going to call me crazy? How many more times y'all going to give me fake medication that makes me fat off of a misdiagnosis when I really have slight signs of autism from the car accident? But then y'all gave me, you say, whatever, just give them that bipolar medication. Y'all try to kill the superheroes.
And I think that was a good explanation. I think he's definitely backed off that point. I think it's just interesting to me how when you discuss something that is a fact, or a fact of the world, your observation, your perspective of the world, depending on what it is, it's not always accepted. I mean, obviously, he wanted the controversy, he went and said controversial things. But it's not like he said, hey, let's kill Jewish people. Death Con, I agree that there's like some up in the air about what he meant by that. I think it was just, he meant like DEF CON, like emergency level per se. But bring that into the conversation, you know, it's like another Holocaust is brought. And I think that obviously he's backed off that point because of the controversy that comes with it, but just expressing views that you have or patterns that you recognize in the world, obviously it seems like, you know, there's certain reactions that happen. So I think that was a good explanation of it, is that he didn't say everything right, but, you know, it's like there is forces that try to hold people down from that, right? Problematic is good.
Maybe not necessarily a good thing.
Fantano. Everyone's complaining about Fantano. This is missing from the album. Yeah, look. It says everybody from Vultures won, but it's not. It didn't come out. Oh, God. It was very sexual, the album. I think it went a little, you know, but maybe that's, you know, part of the direction is that it's, you know, he's going back to what people like or what they want from the viewers. So we'll see. Or what they want, you know, maybe it's like a progression because it's like March, April, May. I'm not sure how it's going to end up, but it's interesting, that's for sure. We should have known it was dropping. I mean, maybe it did get clear. I mean, they're playing it out, but hey. Oh.
Most of the music he reviews are for people who talk about drugs and killing and violence, and not only do they talk about it, most of the music he reviews are for people who talk about drugs and killing and violence, and not only do they talk about it, they have done it, right? They have actually done harmful things in their real life, physically, to other people, and boast about it. And he reviews this shit willingly, right? And now that it's a guy that has a tape that's dog shit, I understand how bad a tape can be, right? I understand how terrible to take it is. But to really say, oh no, this is the one that's too far. This is where I draw the line. He said this. He said that. Compared to people who have killed, I mean, come on, brother. That's just weird. That's just a bad take. Sorry, sir.
Point.
Also bald. But guys, I gotta pause what I'm saying, Jenna, and just pause it just to say bald, because I think that has validity in what I'm saying.
Actually, his wife, who he is.
All right. Well, anyway. Yeah, Fantano did not review it. I find this actually super funny, so I'm actually gonna. Here, Fantano Vultures. I'm hyped, actually. This is hilarious. Come on, let's see. It's just a bunch of. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, come on, let's get to the actual channel.
Oh, what a depressing facial expression. Alright, you ready? Let's go.
This is completely unreviewable.
Oh, Fantano. Dude, I mean, yeah, I've not watched Fantano for a while. But I will say, you know, I used to watch it when I was like a teenager. Is the video down? 4 minutes ago, we've learned nothing. Dude, he took the video down that I watched earlier today of his... There's no way he already took this down. No. 2 days ago, I guess I saw it, but what? I don't know.
This is completely unreviewable trash, and here's why. Question: what is even the purpose of a music review in the first place? I can say, at least in terms of my own intent, that when I do a music review, I hope to achieve a couple of things. One, give the viewer pause and cause them to think about why it is they do or don't like the piece of music or art that I'm doing an overview of. Or two, excite people to give the music that I'm talking about a try. Those are the two things I want to do. Problem, neither of those goals are possible in any scenario that involves reviewing this album. Newsflash, since 2022, Kanye has made it his mission to go full-on anti-Semite, spouting insane conspiracy theories, talking about how he loves Hitler, and at some point I think he realized how much he fucked up with all of that, so now he has to own this total dumpster fire he's created and boast about how people think he's anti-Semitic now, because yeah, they do. Even if he does genuinely apologize and change his behavior past this point, his public image is forever altered by all of this. I mean, you platform...
Well, it's just cringe, you know. Watch this music video.
All eyes is on me.
I mean, the coolest thing I thought about this music video is just that it has the vulture wings behind everyone. And it's stylistic. But other than that, I mean, really, I don't know. I like the occult one better.
Get put on a poster. My Ferrari F8, Lamborghini Roadster. I turned 10 bricks into 12. Them birds had a growth spurt. We gon' do some shopping later. I'ma need some dough first. I just got some head in a ghost, and a ghost her. Yeah, out of here. Your boyfriend a gopher. I seen him out with her and pretend like I don't know her. I can't do no features with you, nigga. That's a no, sir. All this nigga on earth. I'm not really from earth. We gon' down 911. I let off that cone first. I put in my...
Alright, let's continue looking through. Let's look up Yay. We'll see that. What comes up here. The carnival thing. Oh. Lil Wayne will be on Vultures too. That's exciting. The black Air Force Ones. Sheesh. Hit up that Spotify real quick. Check it out. Oh.
Way too rich to drive a Rolls. Made $1 million out of stove. She like to put it in her nose. Pretty bitch with white toes. I done put her all the bros. I done put her in the road. I done put up in the ghost. I done reached all my goals. Yeah, pull up with Yeezy and dollar sign. I'm all about business, I'm man to man. Pull up in the trees like Caliban. Pull up with a rocket like number 9. I don't want your hoes. Young nigga reach all the goals. Let her suck the dick, said she was a pro. She straight with teeth, I'ma tell her to go. Go, 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 go. Hair so good, she an honor roll. She ride a dick like a carnival. I done did the impossible. Go, 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 go. Hair so good, she an honor roll. She ride a dick like a carnival. I done did the impossible. She ride it like she's facts. We turn up to the max. I whop her from the back. I gave that bitch a cramp. They love me out in France. In the hood, I'm good, I'm stamped. Every day I dress all black. Gonna show 900 rags. But the East Coast double that. I'ma make a bubble back. I'm a rich new Cadillac. Cause I all don't want a bag. Little bitch, I'm a superstar. These hoes wanna fuck my car. My dog put a nigga in park. Gotta watch out for the noise. Ay.
This the Game of Thrones, Yeezy not the clones. Elon with my rocket ship, it's time to go home. They served us the porn, since the day we was born. Anybody pissed off, gotta make a drink the urine. Now I'm Ye Kelly bitch, now I'm Bill Cosby bitch. Now I'm Puff Daddy rich, that's me to me rich. What she said my dick, and she said she ain't said my dick.
Alrighty. I want to go back to the... that was, I think, good coverage, you know. Looking forward to Vultures 2. I'm just going to hit news, see what's up. Politics, let's make some commentary on this stuff. Oh my god. Extremely graphic and disturbing, let's not watch that. Trans. Alright, that's kind of gay. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Alright, here, I'm gonna cut to break real quick. I'll be right back, alright? And we had our 5-minute break there. Let's go back. Let's watch some of
quite
this stuff. Let's get some.
that-
Let's get some clips. Let's watch going to politics. Now this is gonna be the second part of the show where I'm just gonna talk about general politics and news that's in the stories, and just give my take. Essentially.
Israel, the government that takes billions of dollars from us every year, decided to take not 2 but 3 commercials. Now the government themselves sponsored 2 commercials at the Super Bowl. Super Bowl commercials, just so you know, $7 million per an ad. Okay, so that means that the Israeli government.
Okay, so yeah, she's basically talking about how there was a bunch of Israeli ads at the Super Bowl, and we're giving them a bunch of money, and basically funding them existing in the Middle East in a sustainable way. Yeah, I totally, it's a lot. There's not even that much, but we need support in America to continue passing the bills to keep getting Israel the money to continue what's going on. So it's a whole causal chain, and you really got to look at where the values line up on that. All right, Candace Owens. Let's see what's up. Elon. What's going on with Elon Musk, man? It's Valentine's Day. Happy fucking Valentine's Day, guys. You know? What? SpaceX has moved its state of incorporation from Delaware to Texas. If it's in did the laws change in Delaware? I assume probably.
Third failure in a row. Did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up.
Elon Musk. Alright, bruh. Elon. Anyway. Prison. What's up with prison in politics? Adam Schiff should be in prison. Julian Assange. Prison gangs. Trump. Yeah, I don't know what prison's trending for. Airdrop. What the? Tucson. What's happening in Tucson? There's some border crossing stuff, right?
Yeah, we just wanted to come in and take a look if we could. We're down here. Natural Resources Committee had a hearing this week, and just wanted to stop in and take a look at how this place is operating, because we understand that you have a lot of migrants coming through here.
Unfortunately, we're not allowed to let anybody that's not part of, the employees and staff. The manager is not here at the moment.
Fair enough.
Poll that came out that was reported by NBC News today, where that shows that 34% of the
I hope Kennedy's on the ballot. I'm not sure I'm gonna vote for him.
Vote for me.
I'm not sure, but I hope he gets on the ballot in my state.
And I got, which is more interesting,
Maybe.
I got a really fair interview and a really good story on NBC Nightly News, which is another first. And NBC Nightly News declared that it is no longer a two-man race, that it is a three-man race.
Interesting. Okay, denied. That's the border. Yeah, so Tucson's just about the border. What's going on with Berkshire Hathaway? Warren Buffett's portfolio by Berkshire was updated. Warren Buffett's Berkshire released their form. The most recent moves. Here's the key takeaways. Making moves. Added capital to 3 position. Reduced the size. Sold out entirely at 4. D.R. Horton, Markle Stone, Sirius XM, Chevron, Petroleum, right? Reducing in Apple. I guess he's seen what's happening with the Vision Pro. What's happening with the Vision Pro? I mean, interesting. American people. Let's see what's up with the American people. If a federal agency has been spying on them,
communicate to the Speaker and to the other members of Congress, there's this funding deadline that's coming up March 1st, a secondary one on March 8th. We should be doing everything in these appropriation packages to tie the money on these agencies if they have been spying on the American people. This is outrageous, and this is not politics. I think overall the American people need to understand we can have political disagreements, we could support different people for president and for U.S. Senate governors, etc. But the government cannot be wielded as a tool against political opponents. Once it does that, there is a lack of respect for our institutions, and it destroys the very pillars of the...
that's just too much. Like, political buzzwords, to be honest, for me. I need to understand in a clearer sense what you're talking about.
Not being listened to. They are crying out to the Biden administration to secure the border. This is not a Republican issue. It's an issue for every single person, and everybody knows it. We know the stories of children being poisoned by fentanyl and cities being overwhelmed by migrant surges. We know House Republicans have shown that we are...
I mean, that is so true coming into this next election. I mean, the border has to be a fucking border. If it's not a border, what are you doing? Like, it's not... It's... That's... I think everyone agrees on that.
Для нас кто лучше, Байден или Трамп? Байден. Он человек более опытный, он прогнозируемый, он политик старой формации. Но мы будем работать с любым лидером США, которому окажет влияние американский народ. Ну, тогда вопрос, который...
Alright. No, I'm not listening to that. Alright. Let's get some cool shit. Let's get some good shit. Tuber Mike Johnson. It's so boring. It's so boring. And the GOP clown show, what they're doing with the it's so cringe. What are you guys doing? Impeaching? Like, it's super... It's...
campaign on and say we did. One. Anybody sitting in the complex, if you want to come down to the floor and come explain to me one material, meaningful, significant thing the Republican majority has done besides, well, I guess it's not as bad as the Democrats.
Why not just use thoughts and prayers? Because... Alright, like, look. As securing the school from school shooters, comparing that to fucking the border security, where you can take certain measures, it's something like a random attack versus literally sending scripts and making sure that people get asylum treatment. It's not exactly the same amount of predictability. So... What the fuck's going on with the GOP?
Let's listen to Mosey.
8 weeks, and we did a great job. We are fighters. Yes, we lost, but it doesn't mean we're gonna end here. I did.
Alright, I'm very disappointed with today's news. What's going on in trending in USA? People talking about Valentine's Day. We'll do a little Valentine's Day detour, because, you know, I'm just a guy out here. What the fuck is this? Just a bunch of fucking posts of lustful things, being with a relationship. I hope it's good for everyone, you know? Drake and SZA, what's happening here?
Mom, why is this broke?
For real?
What's supposed to do?
For real?
What am I supposed to do? My watch is broke.
I don't know.
Call someone.
Call her?
Call someone.
Okay.
My watch is broke. Where's she at?
What the fuck is this? Oh, hell no. I don't even know what to think of all this.
Yeah.
Mom, why is this broke?
For real?
Let that coochie breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
It seems like a good song. Oh my god. I mean, this is... I can't believe that this is even a real thing. Vultures 2. It's trending in music. We'll go back on this. I mean, yeah. Just... yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Alright, if you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to input, put it in now. Or let it forever rest. And I will respond. But I'm getting ready to end the stream here, so. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. And I hope it was a fun time. But yeah, just drop your questions. I'll wait a minute. And if there's no questions, I'll just go ahead and end the stream. I know there's going to be a delay, so my apologies, but hey, if there is any questions, I'll get back to it. I see there's a couple viewers, so... Alright. Alrighty. Well, thanks everyone who tuned in. And I hope you have a great rest of your night. Or day, whatever time you're tuning in. Stay safe, y'all.